There we go.
Okay. I'll call the meeting to order. And we have, I'll entertain a motion to seat Carl.
So moved.
Seconded.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Aye.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, for the purpose of this, because it's Zoom only, you got to identify yourself before you speak.
Okay.
Sorry.
Amy, aye.
I got the votes.
Okay.
What I mean is, like, when you make a motion, you got to say your name,
Okay.
please.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay. So we do have public comment. It's just us.
Yeah.
All right. So we're meeting to consider the appointment of Roxanne Steinberg Whitaker to the Board of Finance as an alternate to fill the vacancy.
I'd like
Do we
to
have to make a
move.
motion? Or
Yeah.
no, we've already made, we do?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that to nominate Roxanne to be an alternate, serve out the term that Ginger vacated.
Yeah, that would be
And
great.
it ends, when does it go through till?
The municipal election.
Municipal
municipal.
election, then. Great, thanks. So just to get it on the table for discussion.
So that's
Seconded.
Amy that's made the motion.
I
And
second.
Carol seconding. Is there any discussion?
This is Carol Stats. I have a question. Why does it go to the municipal? Doesn't it finish out her term?
Her
No,
term
I
as alternate?
Yeah, doesn't the alternate, doesn't the alternate finish out Ginger's term if Ginger was elected as an alternate?
I'm not familiar.
Not to the next
No,
municipal election.
no. Under the statute, you fill a vacancy only until the next election.
Oh, okay, okay. I just didn't know.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Carol. Tom, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I just want to bring to the group. This is Tom Wilson making a comment here. There was a good point raised via email that I thought we should at least consider, which is that the nominee was brought forth without any consideration of other nominees, especially those that might have been on the ballot in the previous election cycle that may have received a lot of votes but did not make it in due to the party mix that we have to have. So there may be other Democrats that we might want to talk to before we go ahead and elect somebody as a permanent alternate to this seat. And maybe somebody who who had been on the Board of Finance before and has served in that capacity. So I'm just putting on the table that, I'm not sure if we want to rush to fill the seat without considering other people.
This is Amy. I actually, to the best of my ability, I tried to do that when we were looking for candidates, and I reached out to the only one I could think of, and that was Karina.
Mhm.
And she said that she was too busy. So if there were other Democrat folks on the ballot that I didn't recall, that would be good to review. But I did do that very thing to the best of my ability, at least. Were there any other Democrats on the ballot?
No, I think she was the last one besides people that have either been on and have left or were no longer interested. So I think she was the last one that I could think of as well. So
Right. So I think we've covered that concern then.
okay.
I did want to also address another comment in the email that was, I personally don't think there is a conflict of interest. Many of us volunteer for organizations in town, including Tom for the fire department and, different people for the Board of Ed and that kind of thing. So I'm not sure that, I mean, I could be wrong, but there's no financial gain that she's going to benefit from. It's not as if Meg Scher were being nominated. And any of us who feel we truly have a conflict of interest can recuse ourselves as well. But just food for thought.
Yep, I'm
John?
not, this is Tom again. I'm not concerned about conflict of interest there. I think we all are, can handle ourselves in that manner. I'm just concerned about some sort of, there was a public comment made early on, I think last year, that concerned me about the thought process with this individual. I'm not going to get into it here, because I don't need to be, I'm not going to besmirch anyone's name or anything. But I remember the comment, and it was not a comment that I enjoyed hearing. And it gave me a little pause when the nominee was recommended. But the Board of Finance is a disparate group of people. We'll do our best, whoever's fills the seat.
John, you had your hand up?
Yeah, I actually have a slightly different view on the conflict of interest thing, and we don't have to resolve it tonight, but I would expect Roxanne to recuse herself from discussions on the budget regarding the library. We don't have to resolve that now, but that would be my expectation. And I went to the conference on municipalities orientation at the beginning of my term, and their counsel was to be very cautious on this. And you're right, Tom's right, that Roxanne is not going to enrich herself because of any contribution that the town makes to the library, but it's getting close to a conflict. So just to eliminate the appearance of one, I would be inclined to ask her to recuse herself. And I think I remember Tom saying earlier that he was going to recuse himself from deliberations regarding the fire department, even though it's not going to put money in his pocket. So it's just a good policy. That's all. Oh, I did want to say this. I did want to ask Tom, Tom, without getting you to say things you're uncomfortable saying, remember the subject matter of this comment that bothered you?
Yes, it regarded the treasurer and some of the inconsistencies of those initial reports.
Okay, I think I remember I think I remember the meeting. Well, I will say in her, in support of her, she does, at least she said she does, and I have no reason to question it. She does have experience in public finance, and we can always use more of that. And since there's no other Democrat in the offing, it seems like a pretty easy decision to me. So I intend to vote in favor of it.
Anyone else? Okay. Steve has joined us. Did you see that, Denise?
No.
Yeah. Steve, can you hear us?
He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
Yep, there he is. I can see him. His video and mic is off.
Okay. Because we are ready to take a vote.
So, Carol Stat, so that means Carl cannot vote?
Yeah, I stepped back. Right.
Okay, all right, just
Yep.
saying, yeah.
We better tell
Um,
Steve to turn his mute off so he can.
Yeah,
vote.
Steve, can you unmute?
Ginger, we only have a motion to nominate. We don't have a motion to appoint.
Oh, that, all right, Amy, you're on mute.
Yeah, we have to do two steps. We have to agree to nominate.
Agree
And
to
then we-
nominate, right.
So
Okay.
the motion is just to nominate. I am concerned that
Um,
Steve, we can't hear, there he is.
Oh, there's Steve.
I'm not sure that's right. We're filling a vacancy and all the statute says is by a majority of vote, we appoint. We're not really making a nomination.
Right, you're
Sure.
right.
So it's just an appointment.
Yeah,
Mhm.
by majority vote.
So the
Can you
motion,
hear me?
I'm
this
gonna,
is Carol Stats speaking. The motion should be changed then. I make a motion to appoint Roxanne as opposed to.
I'll have to
nominate.
withdraw my motion. I withdraw my motion.
So Amy's withdrawing.
Everyone has to vote to, it's not Amy's
Withdraw.
motion anymore, so the group has
Okay.
to withdraw.
So we
Can you
vote,
hear
All
me
those
yet?
in favor?
Can you hear me yet?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Steve,
hear
we
you,
can
Steve.
hear you. We can hear
Okay,
you.
just one question. I've been having trouble trying to get through. Now, this is only until the next general election, correct? I heard you discuss it earlier.
yes.
Yes,
Okay, so that's only till, that's November of 25.
Yes.
Okay. And I think probably as long as she recurs herself from a vote discussion, it would probably be okay, but a vote, she should probably step aside
From the library.
for the library.
Yeah, but that would only be
Okay.
if she was actually placed on the board at the time, so. Because she doesn't vote as an alternate anyway. She get involved in the conversation, but if she's not seated, we don't have to worry about it.
Yes, correct.
yes, correct.
So we
John,
have
did
to
you have
vote to
one?
withdraw the motion?
Yes, so let's start with withdrawing the motion. Amy, you withdrew your motion. We're all in favor?
Aye.
I'm-
Aye.
We have
So
to
then
I'm
I make a
identify
motion
ourselves.
to, go ahead, I'm
Okay,
sorry,
so
John.
that's unanimous.
Denise, do we have to say who we are and all that?
Only if it's not unanimous?
Okay.
So
Right,
now
so
we
the
can make a motion to
withdrawal is-
appoint Roxanne?
Yes.
Yes,
All right, I'll make a
Yes.
motion that we appoint Roxanne Steinberg Whitaker as the alternate to fill the position that Ginger Betty vacated.
Seconded.
second by Amy. Any further discussion?
Until the next municipal election. Can we
Until the
have that,
next
please?
municipal,
Okay.
yeah, please.
Thank you.
All right, I'll take a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Tom Wilson, nay.
All right, I'm gonna do a roll call just so we're all in the same. John,
I vote in favor.
Amy,
Aye.
Carol,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Tom,
Nay.
myself, aye. So motion carries. Is there any other public comment? If not, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Seconded. Amy.
Carol, Amy?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Happy
All right.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy
too.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.